This is example 3 of lesson 4.1, and our task is to write an integer to represent each situation. The first situation is that Death Valley, California is 282 feet below sea level. So we've done something very similar to this previously when we were talking about writing algebraic expressions from phrases. And we had words that meant specific things. For example, some, plus, more than, increased by, all of these meant addition. All of these words meant addition, just as minus, decreased by, take away, etc. meant subtraction. So just like that, positive and negative integers also have words that can represent them. So, for example, Death Valley, California is 280 feet below sea level. If we look at the key word here, which is below, if I can get my pen to write, in yellow, below sea level, below indicates less than 0, right? It's underneath the sea level. Therefore, our integer is going to be a negative number. Specifically, it's going to be negative 282. The elevation of Death Valley, California is negative 282 feet. All we have to write here is 282, negative 282 specifically. The stock market gained 5 points yesterday. What's our key word here? Well, gained. Gained is increasing. It's going up, which means that the integer that represents the situation would be positive. And since it gained 5 points, all we have to write is 5. Now, you don't have to write positive 5. That's not a thing you have to do. If a number is not negative, it is assumed to be positive. And I just erase everything instead of just the thing I wanted to erase. There we go. That's better. All right. So, last one. Again, don't have to write a positive here. Every number that isn't marked with a negative is assumed to be positive. And last one. Patrice withdrew $15 from her savings account. Well, what did she do? She withdrew $15. Withdraw means to take out, to remove. So her savings account suffered a loss, which means that we are talking about a negative integer of negative 15. Don't overcomplicate this. Look at the word, the adjective or the verb here. Patrice withdrew, removing, getting less. Gained, increasing, getting more. Below, underneath, less than 0. If it's a less than 0 word, if it's a low word, if it's a getting less word, it's negative. And if it's not, then it's positive. And if it's positive, you don't have to write anything but the number itself, just the integer. You don't need to write positive 5. And that's it.